Welcome to the Jay Tyner Show, where we discuss all things wealth management and retirement planning. And as always, the goal of our team here at Semmax Financial Group is to help you focus more on your life and less on your money. Now, as a reminder, check with your current advisor, planner, CPA, and read our disclosure in the video description below. Subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date on all of our new content. And by the way, if you have questions or need a 15-minute free consultation, please visit semmax.com or call 336-856-0080.
Hello and welcome. On behalf of Semmax, I'm Matt Landon. I'm joined by Michael Sellers, Jordan Shinsky. We have 4 common misconceptions about retirement. Jordan, since you're jumping in for the first time, we're going to make you go first. Misconception number 1, what have you got?
So the first misconception is that you have to be wealthy in order to utilize a retirement strategy, and that's just not the case. Anyone can utilize a strategy in order to plan for the future, in order to be able to maximize the opportunity to use your money to make sure it's done well.
I think that's great. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. It's something where the planning and the strategies may help you maintain your wealth, or even may help you grow your wealth. But Michael, what have you got? What's number 2?
Well, some people feel like, well, if I do a plan, I'm just kind of locked into that plan forever, and you know, I have a certain lifestyle, and what happens if something changes? I'm still stuck with this one plan. That's not really true. Things change in retirement just like they do in your working years. So you may end up having 6 grandchildren instead of 3 or 4 that you thought you were going to have, or you might decide to travel instead of maybe doing the hobby that you thought you'd be doing. So your plan can change with you throughout your retirement.
I think that's great, and a key way of kind of summing that up is just because you started one place doesn't mean that's where you finish. It's going to be modified. Now, misconception number 3 is one that's near and dear to my heart. It's that all financial professionals are exactly the same, or essentially the same. That's simply not true. You want to work with somebody first and foremost that is a fiduciary. Not everyone is. That's something that I think is key. We did another video where we talked about being a fiduciary in depth. Another thing is, how are they compensated? Are they more fee-based? Are they more commission-based? How is this firm, or how is this advisor being compensated for the time and for the advice that they're giving? So that said, I think it's important to work with somebody who has the same morals, has the same ideals, has the same mindset, approach as you. And part of that comes with just sitting down, meeting face-to-face, and finding someone you connect with. So the idea that, well, every advisor is the exact same, it's simply not true. The 3 of us, we all have the same approach to investing. We have the same kind of thought process, but we're very different people and we communicate differently. That's not a bad thing, but you need to find the right one. So number 4, Jordan, take us home. What have you got?
So the last misconception is that if you put money away consistent, that'll be enough for retirement. And while you may be working hard 30, 40 years of your working years, you're putting 6, 8, 10% into your 401k, that will build up a good nest egg, but that may not be enough to put a strategy in place that gets you through your retirement years. Just because you put money away doesn't mean now that you have a plan in place for distributing it to get that income that you need to live off of, or just to do the activities that you'd like to within your retirement years.
Yeah, I think that's great, because what you find is, in some cases, they're not putting enough aside. But in other cases, they're actually putting more than they need. Now, it never hurts to have more saved up for retirement, right? But you're thinking, well, I can't retire until I hit this number, and that's just not necessarily true. So these were 4 common misconceptions. If you have questions about these, if this has brought up thoughts or ideas, you are more than welcome to reach out to us. One of the advisors would be glad to sit down with you, answer any kind of questions you may have, review your plan, put together a plan if you don't have one. But on behalf of the Semmax team, for Jordan, for Michael, I'm Matt. We look forward. Thanks for watching.